Good afternoon. We have our first Cooking with Kacy class today, and we are social distancing here, so Kacy will come in the screen in just a minute. Looks like she has a fantastic recipe for us to try today. We won't be able to sample the foods, but she does have a goodie bag she's going to send. We'll deliver that on the meal route this week, so you'll be getting one of those. And if you have any questions, let us know. You can post your comments on the comment page and we'll try to get back to you. And if you watch the video, if you'll push the like button, we'll know who has viewed the video and know if it's something y'all want to continue to do. So I'm going to turn it over to Kacy, and we might have a little thunderstorm, looks like, so you might hear some thunder, but that's good. We need the rain. I'll turn it over to Kacy.
All right. Thank you, Laurel. Take that off and leave that right there. So I'm so excited to be here virtually with you guys. I have really been missing my groups and doing cooking demonstrations and lessons with you guys. So I'm glad to be able to do it this way. So today we are going to make the August recipe that's in our calendar. So this is a shrimp burrito bowl. This is a quick and easy summertime dinner, lunch, whenever food. Really basic ingredients in it. So you're going to need shrimp, chili powder, garlic powder, some salt, olive oil. You're going to need a can of yellow corn, some brown rice, an onion, some black beans, Greek yogurt, and salsa. So really simple, some basic ingredients that are generally things that are pretty easy to find at the stores right now. Okay, so in a medium bowl, so we're going to take our medium bowl, we're going to my shrimp. Now this shrimp was already cooked, already deveined, but it was frozen. So I just let cool running water flow over it for a little while, just enough to get it unfrozen. So we're gonna put that in the bowl. And then to that, we are going to add some chili powder. We're gonna add some garlic powder. So this is enough just to give it a little flavor without giving it too much of a kick. And then we're going to add just a little bit of salt. Okay. So in there, and then I'm going to mix this up. And give that a good toss. Make sure all the little shrimp get coated. And then in my skillet, I'm going to put a tablespoon of olive oil. So a tablespoon of olive oil I'm going to add to my skillet there. And I'm going to turn this up on a medium heat. Get that going. As soon as that gets a little warm, we are going to add the shrimp to that skillet, just enough to get it warm through. The shrimp has already been cooked, right? It comes pre-cooked, so all we're doing is trying to get those seasonings to kind of intermingle in with the shrimp and get some good flavor on it. Okay, so while we're waiting for our skillet to get warm, I'm going to go on and chop our onion. So I have a red onion here, so I'm going to cut it in half. So you can see that. Then I'm going to cut the ends off. And then I'm going to peel it. It's a quick and easy way to peel an onion. I know onions sometimes are a little bit difficult to peel. So we're just going to take that off there. And then we're going to take the other half. And we want a pretty fine dice on this. We don't want huge, big chunks of onion. Okay. And then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to put it on top of my onion here, and I'm just going to kind of slice through the center. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to make slices down, watching my hands at all times to make sure that I'm not going to cut myself. You want a good sharp knife when you're cutting an onion or anything else. Okay, and so then I'm going to come back. And I'm just going to go down the side. And then I've already got nice diced pieces of onion. Without too much work. All right. So I'm going to get our shrimp in our skillet here. Ooh. You may not be able to smell it, but at least you can hear that sizzle. So a nice good sizzle that happens there. Okay. So basically we're just gonna let that cook in there for 2 to 3 minutes. Now, if you were using fresh corn in this recipe, you'd want to go on and add that in to our skillet and let it cook with the shrimp. But we're using canned corn, so we don't have to worry about that step here, okay? So, I'm going to continue cutting my onion up, making sure I've got a pretty fine dice here. So this just calls for a small onion. I had probably about a medium-sized onion, so I'm only going to use about half of this. If you had a different color of onion at home and wanted to make this recipe and just wanted to use that onion up, that would be totally fine too. This recipe is really interchangeable with lots of different ingredients. So if you didn't have something here, you could substitute for something else. If you don't like shrimp, you could easily make this recipe without shrimp at all, without any kind of meat. You could substitute chicken. Just a little bit something different here. And shrimp's really good for you. It's really low in fat. It's a seafood, and we want to try to incorporate more seafood in our diet. So eating shrimp is a great way to do that. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is chop up my avocado. Now, I have to tell you that avocados at the grocery store were a little slim pickings today. So this one may not be completely ripe. That's okay, we're gonna make it work. We'll twist that off. Yeah, it still could go probably another day or two. So I'm just gonna take the end of my spoon and I'm gonna come around the edge between the peeling and the flesh of the avocado. And I'm gonna scrape that right out of there. Come out just like that. And then I'm just going to slice it. And then I'm gonna dice it. Just turn it around the other way. Get a little slippery. Watch those guys. Get some avocado there. All right. So, next. Really simple dressing on this. We're gonna take a half a cup of salsa, whatever kind of salsa you like. Put that in a bowl. Then we're gonna take a half a cup of plain yogurt. So this is plain Greek yogurt. If you didn't have Greek yogurt, you just had some plain regular yogurt, that would work fine too. Then I'm going to take this, I'm going to give this a good stir. It just makes a really quick, easy dressing for this burrito bowl. Super, super easy. All right, now we're pretty much done. So we're just going to assemble. I'm going to turn off the shrimp so it doesn't get burnt over here. Okay, another stir. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. So I've got my bowl here. So I'm going to take some brown rice. So this is already cooked rice. I just cooked it in the microwave for about 10 minutes. Just some brown rice. Brown rice instead of white because it has more nutrients in it. It has more fiber, so it gives more bulk. Okay. So that's our brown rice, and then we're gonna layer in some black beans. These are just black beans from a can. I just rinsed and drained them. Super easy, very cheap, inexpensive protein. And this is why if you didn't like shrimp, you could have this without the shrimp and still have a good complete meal because the black beans are gonna be your protein. Okay, and then we're gonna add in some corn. Like I said, this is canned corn. You could totally use fresh corn if you wanted to. Okay. And then I'm going to add in some of this onion. onion there. I'm going to get some of our shrimp. Shrimp in there. This is so colorful. So many flavors, textures, all kinds of different things going on in this. All right, and then I'm just going to, where's that spoon at? Take my
Make close
spoon.
up what it looks like before you put the dressing on.
So here we go. So that is our shrimp burrito bowl. So we have our shrimp, our corn, our black beans, the rice, the onion, and the avocado. Remember, the only thing we've cooked here is the shrimp had to have a little cooking done to it, and we cooked the brown rice. Everything else is either just chopped or straight out of a can. So minimal prep work. And then we'll just take some of this easy, quick, yummy. So simple to do yogurt and salsa together, but it's really good.
It seems like a recipe that you could make ahead and meal prep
Oh,
for a couple of days if
absolutely.
you take lunch to work or something.
There's so many things you could do with this. And that's it. That is our quick and easy shrimp burrito bowl. This time of year when it's so hot outside, I hate having to get the oven going and do a bunch of things. So this is one skillet is the only thing that you need to heat here. And everything else is pretty good. And if you're just by yourself or there's a couple of you, this is definitely something you could eat on for a couple of days. This truly does make a lot, and it's a very filling meal. You can see how full that bowl is. Really good, filling, very healthy, lots of flavor in that. So I hope that you guys give this shrimp burrito bowl a try. And remember, if you like this video, remember to click that like button on Facebook and tell us that you'd like to see more of these type of videos, and we will try to bring them to you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.